Can you explain your picks and why I'm trying to learn PvP, new player here? Alright, so pre-betting Harsetti here because I just hate playing against her. I hate having randomized speed. It's just not for me. Okay? And so I can go first pick Renak here, but I want to play like the more defensive side. So I'm gonna go with Bossarunka here.
Daring today, aren't we?
And the reason I'm going with Bossarunka is because my mentality for Renak is basically if you take Renak and they have if I go first like Renak and they go Arunka and FCC as you saw in the draft tournament, it's really hard to break through, right? So he takes the FCC Knight, which is basically the most common pairing. So I have two options here, right? I can either speed up and play Zio, or I can slow down, right? And try to like play like kind of counter pick, right? Obviously when you're trying to play like when you're trying to slow down and play into Renak, it's very difficult, right? Because what happens is if I try to play a bit slower, he can pick anything, Emalua, Litica, Sharoon, whatever, and overwhelm me with damage, right? So for me in this spot, I'm more comfortable just going with like, you know, like maybe like a Flan with a Zio, so that I can just kind of like gun him down turn one, right? And I'm gonna go Zio here on 3, so just because this is not stealth, right? And because this is not stealth, I have the freedom of S3ing this or S1 chain, S1 kill, right? And so he goes Luna plus Litica, not respecting my Zio bridge. So because he did that, I'm just gonna try to kill him, right? So I'm gonna go with Eternal Wanderer Ludwig here. And then along with Ludwig here, I am going to have to get a really good pick here, because if this is immunity, it's going to hold her place in line, right? Which is going to be extremely, extremely problematic for me. So I have to get a bridge that can guarantee a turn right after Zio, right? And right now, I technically do have 2 bridges. I have 1 and 2, right? So I do kind of have a little bit of freedom to kind of pick however I want, right? And so what I'm going to do is... If I play for fun, I can go Opsig. If I play for real, I probably go Requiem Roana. Okay, if I play for real, I go Requiem Roana.
Did you come to see me?
Because Requiem Roana, basically, this is how this works out, right? If he bans Flan, I have 60 souls for Ludwig. If he bans Ludwig, I have 1 turn, Flan, S1. I have another turn, S1, boom. Right? So then it's just immediate like damage getting thrown out, right? He goes BBK, it could be ER BBK, I have to respect it, right? I don't really want to risk it, or just ban mid, right? I'm down to ban mid and man up, no cap. So he gives me every single he gives me everything, right? And so because I'm playing for Ludwig WinCon, I really do want to make sure I'm release imprint. And most likely my S3 target is going to be silencing this, right? Because if I can proc the second immortality and I can lap him, then I'm in a really, really good spot, right? And Arunka is never going to lose 1v1 to this, so eventually when it becomes 1v1, if he does somehow cuck me like that, then I can still have a good win con, right? I'm even going to release imprint from my Arunka to go max damage on my Ludwig to just try to go for a kill, right? So that's going to be my thought process right here. So I see that Luna has this. I don't really care. I'm going to soul burn. Yeah, I'm going to soul burn on the BBK. Try to get rid of the immortality here. And he has no anti-pen, so I can just rip Requiem Roana after. Okay, I got it. And then now I just go for S3. And I should push back, reset. I do 4.8k on Requiem Roana, right? And in case you guys don't know, Requiem Roana damage multiplier is basically like 1-to-1. So if you're 5k, you're going to do 5k almost, right? Of course, if they have stealth, it's a little bit different. But I'm just going to S1 onto the Luna here. That's already enough damage. It's already fluffed up enough. I'm going to Soul Burn S2 onto the Renak. It's dead. I rip an S3. I guarantee kill everything. And then BBK silence, and he can't kill my whole team, right?
Oh, did I take it too far?
Okay.
Are you going to provide some
S1. That's fine. I missed. All good.
So naive.
S1 again. Don't worry about it. Just S1. And then GG. Right? Alright, so again, I still only have 1 pre-ban. Same thing. Harsetti pre-ban is going to be the same thing, right? So Bossarunka gets pre-banned here. What does that tell me? Right? If I go Renak, I'm going to see an FCC, right? Can I fight versus FCC with Renak if there's no Arunka? Yes, right? So I'm going to go ahead and take the Renak.
Ballsy, aren't we?
Would you ever speed up there if Zio pre-banned? It depends. So I go Renak here. I'm expecting him to go like FCC +1, right? If he goes FCC +1, most likely it's going to be a neutral unit, unless he contests me on speed.
Heretics will be
Okay, so he goes
punished.
Litica to contest my speed. That's fine. Does he go FCC too? Most likely, right? FCC is the best
Don't
mitigation in the
put all your
game
faith in
versus
me.
Renak, since it halves my damage, right, from 7k to 3.5. So, in this spot, I have two options. I can either speed up, or I can slow down, right? Obviously, with Renak, I'm 316. I'm 315, right? I don't really want to slow down, right? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go Zeo, so I can guarantee so that I can't get Zeo'd, right? If I take anything other than Zeo here, he picks Zeo on 3, he has Soul Burn, he can push this back, I'm in a really bad spot. So I want to deny the Zeo here, and then I go Sharoon, right?
Your emperor.
And Sharoon is very self-explanatory, but basically Renak stuns herself and I get Cascade. I push 40% combat readiness into 3.5 plus another 2k, so I'm like doing like what 5.5k fixed through FCC. And remember, I can always post-ban FCC, right? If his 3, 4, 5 units are not good enough, I can post-ban it. But remember, I am first pick, so anytime you're first pick, once you lock in your 2-3 and you see this 3-4, if you don't have to ban any of these characters, you can set the ban last. Typically, 90% of the time, you're going to want to ban last if you are first pick, right? Because you basically want to use your 4 or 5 picks to counter the 1 to 4 and ban last, right? To get your entire draft through. But against a player that might be a little bit more experienced, you can try to take advantage of that. Okay, so he goes Acades. He goes Acades and Fireflan. So what does that tell me, right? FCC has F-Res Team Imprint. This could be high ER, right? So if it's high ER, it's going to be very problematic for me, right? I might not be able to do enough damage. So I'm going to need to draft more souls here, right? I think Ludwig is not bad, actually. Ludwig. So I can Soulburn Renak. And then I can also have MLTU, right? Requiem Moana's not bad too. Okay, I go Requiem Moana here.
I'll give you the show
And then I
of
go
a
Teiyu.
lifetime.
Okay, why are we going Teiyu? Push back, push back, push back, push back. I have 4 enablers for Teiyu, right? So Teiyu can just kill everything off, right? And I have Zeo and high effectiveness, so I can push this back. I have Renak Soulburn, I can push this back. I have at Requiem Moana, I can S3, I can reset it. Right, so I don't have to worry about the 20% combat readiness that Acades gains. So it puts me into a position where I can actually afford to ban last, right? And obviously goes Politis here, which is a little bit problematic, right? Because, wait, hold on. Okay, no, I'm banning FCC. So he thinks I'm banning last, right? Okay, am I getting stream sniped? This feels like a stream snipe. I'm gonna say it's not. I'm gonna say it's not. I'm gonna see who it is first, though. Okay, so I'm going to put Zeo on the side here. Why? Why? Because I don't care about first turn, because Politis stops Zeo Bridge with Requiem, right? So I'm gonna want Renak to S2, S3, activate the Requiem. Make sense? Alright, here we go. Self-imprint Zeo, obviously, so that I can land on the Acades with as high of a chance as possible. I'm 220 effectiveness, so I am pretty confident. Oh shit, he frickin'... Oh, he outsped me. Oh. I'm dead.
Be afraid, sinner.
And sometimes that just happens.
Judgment.
Consider this an honor.
Oh, psych? What the hell? How did I take the turn? What? Hmm?
I can take you in my
Oh, speed RNG, I guess. Okay.
Come on, impress me.
S3 on this.
We'll walk in the park there.
This dude's fixed damage. Requiem Rana goes after.
Watch me
And then
now.
I can go S3 with Cascade into a GG.
That twilight glimmer.
So I guess what happened was I have a higher speed on my character, but he speed RNG'd me. So I still win the game.
You're
Very
happy.
nice.
You don't deserve
So
my mercy.
he pre-bans ML Illinev, and he goes New Moon Luna. Okay, so okay, I'll probably just still go Renak, honestly.
Consider this an
Along
honor.
with Renak, I'll probably go if I go Arunka. I'll go Arunka here. The reason why I go Arunka is I'm kind of worried that he's gonna go Zio on me, right? Because he can go like maybe FCC Zio, and then if he goes FCC Zio, then like I'm a little bit stuck, right? He can push me back. Then at least if I have Arunka here, I can play Bellion on 3, right? And then I can play Bellion WinCon. So he goes, huh? The bar's not here. That's a problem. Okay, change the plan.
What's gonna get me? For lunch.
Change the
I
plan.
want candy.
I don't have Briar geared. I would have went Briar on 3 there if I had Briar geared, but it turns out I don't have Briar geared. So, like basically right now, like they're picking like a really like he's playing really like weird.
Lunch.
Change the
I
plan.
want candy.
I don't have Briar geared. I would have went Briar on 3 there if I had Briar geared, but it turns out I don't have Briar geared. So, like basically right now, like they're picking like a really like he's playing really like weird. Like he picked Luna and then he picked 2 Soul Weavers. Okay, so Mort's a force ban, right? He can't counter
Shall
me.
we test fate?
Right, these 2 counter for WinCon, and then I just pick Mort, and then he can't play, right? I probably ban a Miki. A Miki kind of solos my team. Actually, no, I'm banning Luna. I don't really care. What? Okay, I want to explain this, but like I don't really know what's going on, so like I can't really give you much analysis in this game. Like everything that I know, I don't know anything right now, so
Healthy, aren't we?
what?
Time to face the consequences.
So I S2 on this.
Forgetting something.
Oh, I pushed it back. Oh, that's GG.
Trying to get away, are you? You can't outrun me. A jellyfish.
Oh, yeah, GG.
Nature is governed by cycles.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I guess he's just a new player.
Is it time to draw my sword?
I pushed 25 per unit here. Oh, he's dead.
Of course no
Okay,
one can come
GG.
close to me.
Okay, Har City picked. It is pre-banned.
Consider this an honor.
So there it is. There's the Renak first pick. So we will go with Basarunka here, and we'll go with FCC
As
here.
long as I'm holding the spear, I won't
If you
back
have
down.
these 2 characters,
Careful not to get a sunburn.
Only by the will of the goddess.
whoa, what the frick?
Let's get this over with already.
So what I'm thinking, right? I pick Holiday Euphine so that I can counteract the Litica on 3, so that I'll push up. He can't S2, S3 chain me, right? And I need some combat readiness here, so... Or, sorry, some combat readiness impact since he has Frida, right? Which tells me if he has Frida, this has a pushback, this has a pushback, which can activate Teiyu on 4-5, right? So I go Euphine here. And I go Yuffie here because if he shows Successor Teiyu, I insta slam Fire Poly and I win the game, right? And then I ban the other unit. So odds are good for me because I still have a Runka up top, right? So he either has to deal with a Runka FCC mid, or he has to ban one of the bottom options. Oh, and there it is. Successor Teiyu comes out. Politics goes stupid right here. Like, Politics goes absolutely freaking stupid, dude. So he could ban this, right? Let me think.
Now, who first?
Do not interfere.
So just as I said, I go Politics and I ban the other unit, right? So I have this, I have this stopping this. I have this stopping this. So it's fine. Right? So like I already read his draft, right? Like this setup is telling me he needs a soul burn to activate Teiyu. And oh yeah, okay, that's kind of what I was expecting. So what he's gonna try to do here is he's just gonna try to blow me up. And what I mean by blow me up is he's gonna try to reenact kill this in one shot, and then play the rest of the game from there. So I'm gonna release Imprint to get as much HP as possible to tank it. There is a chance that I just lose this, like depending on his gear. Like if his gear is just really cracked, it might not really that much I can do, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get lucky here.
Come on, impress me. Come on, what's even the point in struggling? Let my guard down. Forgetting something? Turning to cowardly tricks?
I might be dead. We'll see.
'Cause I can do it
Huge
too.
counter.
Make my day.
He can't S2. He has to S3, right?
There's no escape.
He gains nothing from this.
Refreshed? Let's go.
He's dead. Because I have Politics like this, he can't gain any combat readiness after the Litica S2. And then Teiyu gets nothing as well. So if he S3s at procs Poly, I can't get combat readiness because I have Restrict. So he goes for the S1 to kill me, and then I boost with S3, reveal the Renac off of stealth, and then I soulburn Yuffie to headshot him, and then he's dead.
Make me as many cakes as you can.
It up already.
No, you coming?
GG.
I'll do my best. Just one more bite.
You did good,
Told you so.
but I did better.